Hi, and welcome to the Evolve and Thrive Small Business Virtual Bootcamp. In this webinar, I'm going to talk to you today about the secret to successful Facebook and Instagram advertising campaigns. Who is this for? This is for the entrepreneur, small business owner, or startup that is looking to gain an understanding of Facebook and Instagram advertising. My name is Jose Victor Castellanos, and I teach entrepreneurs and business owners digital marketing and strategies to help them grow their business. You can connect with me on both Facebook and Instagram, JVictorCast on Instagram, JVictorCast1 on Facebook. I am the founder of Recon Media Inc., a digital marketing agency in Boynton Beach, Florida. I'll tell you more about that in just a second. But a little bit more about me. First and foremost, I'm a father and a husband. There in the middle, you'll see my two kids and my beautiful wife. On the far left, you'll see me in the mud there. I'm very big into obstacle racing and getting out and getting dirty and healthy. Then also in the bottom left, you'll see my family. That's us in the Dominican Republic. And then on the far right, you'll see me with a camera in my hand, as photography is a hobby of mine that I enjoy doing. In the top right, what you'll see is the Recon Media Inc. logo. Like I mentioned, that's my digital marketing agency. And what we do there is we specialize in helping businesses and manage their Google, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram campaigns with the sole purpose of generating them a return. So we focus in on generating more sales for them online or generating them leads for them to contact and build their business. Right below that, you'll see the logo for Sapo Company. Sapo Company is an organic soap company that I used to own, that I started back in 2016. I sold it back in 2018. Completely organic soap business, all online, no brick and mortar store, and ended up selling that based on building a brand that was recognized, that people were starting to really attract to. So that's a little bit about me. Let's start getting into some of the good stuff. So what is the secret? So there's really no huge secret. There's no big magic bullet. The secret is really in your targeting, right? There's targeting within the platform where you can just target based on different interests, behaviors, and demographics, and they have great data to support this and use that. But what's even better is when you're able to target people that have shown an interest in your brand, your products, and your services. And that's where custom audiences come in. So custom audiences really where people are able to scale their campaigns and really make Facebook a source of income for them or lead generation. So what is a custom audience? A custom audience is simply just a group of people that have met a certain criteria to be added to a specific custom audience list. So think of it as a bucket that if they meet certain criteria, they get added to this bucket, this specific list. There's 10 different sources to create custom audiences from. Your website, customer lists, or any type of list that you have, a prospect list even, mobile app activity. So if you have a mobile app, you can use that to create audiences based on the activities and actions that they're taking within that app. Offline activity. So if you connect your CRM for a brick and mortar store, your point of sale system with Facebook, you're actually able to track the offline activity. Then you have videos. You have your Facebook page, your Instagram page, you have the Facebook lead form, you have events, and then you also have what's called instant experiences. Within each one of these sources, you can create multiple different custom audiences, and I'm going to actually show you how to create these audiences and what you're looking at. So first, I'm going to show you, we're going to go over the 7 most common audiences. And these are your website, customer list, video, and then Facebook, Instagram pages, your lead form, and then events. So if you use lead form and you use events, those are 2 other common sources for custom audiences. So first, let's take a look here. The first thing you want to do is make sure that you have your Facebook pixel installed on your website. With this pixel installed, that's what's going to allow you to create a custom audience based on people taking actions on your website. All right, so this will allow you to track all website visitors, people who visit a specific page, or even people that spend a certain amount of time on your website. So here I'm going to actually show you how to create these custom audiences. If you've never created a custom audience before, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see this as reach the people who matter to you, custom audiences, and then create a custom audience. You'll just click on that. And then from there, you're going to see all those options which I went over. So let's say it's the website. So we're going to say website. This does not have the pixel installed properly because you see a red dot here. You would want to make sure that you have a green dot here and make sure that the pixel is firing and collecting data properly. I'm using this account as an example. This is just an extra account that I use for demonstration purposes. So the pixel is not installed, but this would turn green when it is installed. So here it says include people who meet any of the following criteria, or you can also do all of this criteria. So if you really want to narrow it down, you can do that. But here is your options here. All website visitors, people who visit a specific page, or the time spent on your website. Then you can also set it for how many days back you want it to go. So how recent are these website visitors? You can go back up to 180 days within the website audience. So here you're able to track any website visitor for the next 180 days from the point they visit your website. So if they visit your website for the next 180 days, you'd be able to advertise to them through your Facebook and Instagram advertising platform. So here you would just select what you want, put in the number of days, and then you would go ahead and name it and then hit create audience. Like I mentioned, down here you'll see you can go back 180 days. The next one is customer list. So customer list is where you can actually take your past customers and upload them into Facebook. Facebook will actually take the data and match them up with people's profiles. So you would upload what's called a CSV file with person's name, phone number, and email address. You can do it with just a phone number, just do it with an email, but you do need to have one of those two contact points, as that's the way that most accounts are created, is either with a phone number or an email address. And then Facebook, like I said, will go ahead and match that up. Once you created that audience, you're also able to create what's called a lookalike audience. So you may be wondering, why would I want to upload my past customers? They've already purchased from me. Well, there's two reasons. One, if they've purchased from you in the past, they'll likely purchase from you again. So that would be a good thing. And to create a lookalike audience. Because if they purchased from you and you have a group of people that have purchased from you, now with a lookalike audience, Facebook can actually take that audience, see their characteristics, demographics, interests, and all a bunch of data points, and then go out and find you a whole new group of people that are very, very similar to that group that you uploaded. So it creates a new list of prospects for you to advertise to based on interest, demographics, and other data points from your initial customer list that you uploaded. So that looks like this within the platform. When you hit create custom audience, you would go here to customer list, select customer list. And then this here is just to show you what it is that you would want to upload. So these are just the different identifiers. You can also download a template so that you can see exactly how to structure your form. If you use MailChimp, there's an option to import from MailChimp. So you can actually click import from MailChimp and it will import all the contacts from your MailChimp account. But you would just simply hit next here. Does your list include a column for customer value? So if you know what your customer value is, you can have that in there. That helps Facebook as well, as it can help find more people like that. You would hit no if you don't, and then hit next. And then here, simply what you would do is just upload your CSV file, name it, hit next. It'll show you the columns. You would match up the columns, and then you would save it. So very simple process to upload your customer list. After customer list, the next good one is videos. So videos are great. In videos, you can segment your audience multiple ways. These are all the different ways that you can segment your audience. So there's 3 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds. 15 seconds is what Facebook considers a through play. So one of the advertising options when you're running video views is to run your video views for what's called through play, which would be for 15 seconds. So the campaign would be focused on showing your ads to people that are more likely to spend 15 seconds watching your video, if not more. But then you can segment your audience based on 25% of your video, 50, 75%, and 90%, 95% of your video. And this audience can go back 365 days. So for a whole year, you can have people in this audience. And one thing you want to keep in mind is with this audience, like I said, it's very good for being able to segment your audience, because if you have a video about your products and services and it is, say, 2 minutes long and someone watched 1 minute of it, 50%, 1 minute is a long time, which means they were likely engaged. Something in that video interested them enough to keep them watching what it is that you were saying or showing them. So that would be a good prospect, and you would likely want to segment those people into a different audience. And that's what you can do here with the video views, is segment them based on those. Here's what that looks like. You'd come in here, create custom audience, then you'd hit video. And then here it would choose type of content. So you would select, how you want the breakdown to be. So say through play. Here it's going to give you the option to choose your videos. So you would select choose your video. It's going to show you your videos. You'll check them off. Then here you'll put in how many days back you want this audience to go. Like I mentioned, it can go back 365 days. So you can create this audience for a whole year and have people in there. The next custom audience is your Facebook page. So this is a great one to do because this will take in a whole bunch of different engagement points. So if someone goes and visits your Facebook page, that's engagement. If someone clicks on your caption where it says read more, that's considered engagement, right? And those people can be added to a custom audience. So these are the different custom audiences that you can create based on actions taken within Facebook. So everyone who engaged with your page. So this counts everything, any posts or ads, videos, anything. Anyone who visited your page, so they physically went and visited your Facebook page. Anyone that engaged with a post or ad. Anyone that clicked on your call to action button. So that's that button on your Facebook page that you can have someone either call you, schedule an appointment, message you. That's those. Anyone that sent you a message. So if someone sent you a message, those people can be placed into a specific audience. So if you get a lot of messages, you can place those people into an audience to remarket to. And then you also have people who saved your page or any of your posts. So if people are saving your posts because you're providing a lot of value, you would want those people in your custom audience because obviously they like something that you are sharing. And this audience, again, can go back 365 days. Let's see how that one looks. So here, you'll hit Create a Custom Audience. You're going to go here to Facebook Page. And then here you would go to your page. So this will have your page here. But then you would select what option you want. So here's everyone, and then you have the ones that you can segment down. Set the number of days, name it, and create the audience. Very simple. Then you have Instagram. Instagram is very similar with all the same options. A lot of people save posts within Instagram, especially if you're providing value. But same options. People who engaged, visited your profile, engaged with the post or ad, messaged your business profile, or even saved one of your posts or ads. And that's a very similar process within the custom audience, within the audiences here. You'll hit Create Custom Audience. This time you would hit Instagram Business Profile, select your business profile, and then you would select the option that you want, select how many days back you want to go, name it, and create it. Then you have the Facebook lead form. So I love using the Facebook lead form. The lead form is only used through the advertising platform. But what this does is when you're running your ads, instead of someone clicking learn more or sign up and going to a landing page, they would actually be presented a form right within the app. So the user never has to leave the experience of being within that platform. I've been finding a much higher conversion rate due to that. And when you're using this form and you're advertising, you're going to want to segment the people that are engaging with your actual form. So within here, you're able to segment people, anyone who opened the form, people who opened it but didn't submit it, and then you have people who opened and submitted the form. So the people who opened but didn't submit the form, you would want them into a specific audience because they need to be remarketed to get them to opt in. They had enough interest in your ad to click on it, but weren't really ready or weren't enticed enough to actually submit their information to you. Then you'd also want to do the people who opened and submitted the form, because that would be a good audience to create what's called a lookalike audience off of, and also to promote more products and services too, because they've already opted in to what it is that you're putting out, so they must have an interest in your products or services. The lead form can only go back 90 days, but 90 days is plenty, and I'm going to show you how to create those right now. So within the custom audiences, you would hit create custom audience, you would hit lead form, and then here you would select what option you want, how many days back you want to go. Your Facebook page would already be selected there, but then you would actually hit select specific form. It'll give you a list of all the forms that you have, and you would check off the form that you want to track. It could be one or it could be all of them. And then you would name it and hit create audience. The next one is events pages. So if you hold events or even now virtual events and you're using the Facebook event pages, you can create custom audiences based off of people engaging with that page. So a lot of times people hit interested or going, but these are all the different ways that you can actually capture these people into a custom audience so that you can advertise to them again for maybe another workshop or another event that you're holding, or another product or service if they showed interest. So there's people who responded going or interested, people who specifically responded going, specifically responded interested. Then you also have the people who visited the event page. So a lot of times people will just go there to see what it's all about. People who engaged, which means that they clicked on something, visited the page, clicked on one of the posts maybe within that page. Then you have the people that engaged with the tickets or purchased the ticket or made the intention to purchase the ticket but maybe didn't finish it. And this can go back 365 days. Let me show you what that looks like. So again, in their audiences, you would hit create a custom audience. Here you would hit events. Here's your drop down. You would select which option it is that you're trying to segment. You would then select the number of days. Your Facebook page will already be selected. And then you'll have a select specific event or events. And you would select that. Again, you'll be presented with a list. You'll be able to check off the ones that you want to be added into this audience. It could be one or it could be all. You would name the audience and then you would just hit create. So why custom audiences? Since custom audiences are groups of people that have met criteria of engagement with your brand, they're typically a higher converting prospect, right? So people that have engaged with your brand, know who you are, know what you do, are more likely to purchase from you, engage with you, ask you questions, and ultimately buy from you. And that's really what you want. You want people to be aware of you and then purchase from you. And that's what using custom audiences can do for you. You create the awareness, segment your audiences, and then you advertise to them. Here are 5 custom audiences that you should start with. If you have no custom audiences yet and you're just looking to get started, these are the 5 that I recommend. Definitely your Facebook page engagement. Anyone that engages with your page for the last 365 days, create that audience, right? Because for some reason they either liked, engaged, clicked on something, watched a video, they did something with your brand, so you might as well segment them. Instagram business profile, same thing. Anyone that engaged with your brand, your post, your anything, 365 days back, have that custom audience. Then you have your website. So I would definitely do all website visitors for the last 180 days. You can also create audiences for specific pages on your website. So if you have specific services that you offer and specific service pages, you can segment the people that visit those specific pages. Sometimes the consumer will visit one page, a specific service page, because that's the only service that they're interested in. And by segmenting the people that visit that specific page, when you advertise to that audience, you can advertise to them with content related to the page that they have visited and the product and service that they had shown interest in. The next one is video. So if you use video, you definitely want to be creating your video audiences. Create them for through play, 15 seconds. 15 seconds is a lot longer than you think. So if someone watches 15 seconds, that's good. I would definitely create other ones as well that are a little bit longer to really be able to segment. I like to use 50 and 75% depending on the length of the videos. But by creating the 15 seconds, that'll take everybody, create that audience for you to start there. And then I would definitely use your customer list to remarket to past customers, as well as use them as a base for a lookalike audience, where you can create a new target based off of your existing or past customers. All right, so those are custom audiences. That is the secret when it comes to making your Facebook and Instagram campaign successful. It is in the custom audiences. Selecting different targeting and demographics and interests is great, and they really do work. It's a great way to start off and start to build your custom audiences, because like I said, you can use the custom audiences to segment people who are actually interested in your products and services and have engaged with your brand. So make sure you're using these custom audiences. But I have some goodies for you, some specials for you for staying till the end and hanging out with me. I hope you've enjoyed it so far. But if you like this and want to learn a little bit more, I've got some freebies for you. If you go to this link, bit.ly, so bit.ly/evolve/thrive, there you can actually pick up my free Facebook and Instagram checklist. There's also a social media management planning calendar there for you. Those two are free, as well as if you want to learn more, I do have a custom audiences explained guide that goes into custom audiences and explains them, similar to this, as well as I have a guide on how to generate leads with no website utilizing the Facebook lead form. Also, if you want to dive deeper into Facebook advertising in general and want to learn more, you can visit this link down here. It's bit.ly, bit.ly/FBIG Ads Accelerator to learn how we can work together and make you into a Facebook and Instagram advertising pro for your business. So thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you hanging in there and being watching the whole webinar. If you have any questions or would like to discuss your business marketing needs, feel free to reach out to me, Jose@ReconMediaInc.com. You can also visit my website at JoseVictorCastellanos.com, as well as ReconMediaInc.com. So until the next one, I appreciate it and thank you so much for your time. Bye.